You're listening to
The Audacity.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of The Audacity.
Yes. How are you doing, Karen? You living it up?
I'm living the dream.
Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy. Like you guys know from last two episodes, I'm freezing my eggs, so I'm being injected with hormones, and it makes you kind of brain fizzy.
Does it? You feel it already?
I don't know. Maybe because I knew someone did. We did a show with this. We had a show. We produced a comedy show at the Stand, and a girl was on this show, and she was late, and she's never late, and she texted me. She's like, "Sorry, I'm on I'm freezing my eggs, so it's and it makes you
forgetful
or fuzzy.
Okay, but the first injection?
I don't know.
The day of?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot.
Well, you're not an idiot. You've got a lot of eggs.
Yeah, that's it. My eggs are it's all the hormones.
Yeah, you're probably just tired from carrying all those eggs around.
Yeah. What did you think of the Super Bowl? That was 3 weeks ago. She's getting the episode. We have no banter up top.
When I think of the Super Bowl, I thought it was fun.
It literally was a month ago.
Okay, but we can still have joy and feelings about it.
We're still saying Happy New Year to each other.
It's the end of February.
What's wrong with this? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, here's what I thought about the Super Bowl. It was fine, whatever, as a game. But then there was a shooting afterwards. That was really sad.
Oh, yeah.
That was really, really sad. And then Travis Kelce, that big dumb idiot, went out partying and drinking after he sent a tweet that was like, "Oh, my heart's so broken and I stand with the people of Kansas City, blah, 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 blah." And then he was like, it wasn't just that he was out drinking, which okay, just do it in private.
Right, exactly.
Just go to your friend's house and do it in private.
Right, not the time.
People died.
There's
9 little kids in the hospital. This isn't the time. Not only did he do that, but all his pictures were him being like,
he's so funny.
it's not appropriate.
I know. You just don't like him, I don't think.
Because of the things that he does. I didn't start out not liking him.
Yeah.
I started out not caring. I was neutral. Who cares?
Now he's like a fame hungry.
Oh my God, he's the worst. I can't see one more Hawaiian printed shirt on this gigantic monster. I can't. Please tone down the shirts. It's crazy.
Right. I love Jason Kelce and Kylie Kelce. They're so cute.
Everyone does, especially because Travis is so annoying.
Yeah. I will buy Travis Scott more annoying. I think he's so handsome.
I know you think that.
I love the okay, yes, Travis is the family dynamic though is cute. They the brothers.
I don't know the family dynamic.
They have a podcast together.
Oh, I know. I don't listen to it.
But I love Jason Kelce. I just think he's a real dude.
He is a real. I think everybody loves him.
Everyone, he met his wife on Tinder.
Oh, that's so cute.
And their first date was in Philly. She's like a normal, regular. She's not trying to be like Brittany Mahomes. She's not trying to be famous and stuff. She's
is Brittany Mahomes trying to be famous?
She's doing these photo shoots and she's just acting like she's not well liked. Brittany and what's her name? Tiffany. What's her name?
Who?
Who's Taylor Swift?
Oh my God!
I forgot Taylor Swift. I was thinking
you forgot Mother.
Yeah, Mother. No one likes them. That's the thing. Everyone's like, no more Taylor Swift. But Kelsey. Kylie Kelce is she just seems like a regular girl.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
I know. Hashtag relatable.
Yeah, literally. I see them together. I'm like, they're so cute.
And she probably has tons of eggs.
Literally, so many.
Doesn't she look egg heavy?
She does, and they're all she looks like a softball player. She gives such softball player energy.
She gives Philly girl vibes.
Yes. Oh, you know what she said in a quote? She's like, I don't care if Jason starts playing for the Chiefs, I'll always wear Philly. I won't wear anything but Philly gear.
That's a real.
That's
Philly
such
girl.
a real ass Philly girl.
That is.
That's yeah.
Well, I'm glad we gave our take on the Super Bowl.
That was a month ago. Maybe we'll put this episode out first. Since
Well, that's what everybody was waiting. They were like, well, we watched it, but we're not going to have an opinion until Karen and Amanda say something on the Audacity.
So stupid.
You're welcome.
Let's get to clips.
All right, let's play a clip. Andrew, you pick whatever you want.
If you meet a really funny girl, 9 times out of 10, she's not going to have a big butt. You want to know why? Because when I say LMAO, I really mean it. I laughed my ass off a long time ago listening to my own jokes. Don't ask me where it is. Don't ask me where it went. I don't know. I lost it. If I send you LMAO, really no, I mean LMAO. It's gone.
That's a good point.
Literally, my ass is gone.
Gone.
I know, because you need to compensate, right? For
listen, you can't have everything. You ever see those memes on Instagram that's like,
No one has all 5.
right, and like, okay, like she cooks, she's full of eggs, she's hot, she's got a fat ass, she's funny. No one can have all of
No
them.
one has all 5.
No.
Or a good relationship with their family.
Right. Or like
Or friends. Or like, it's really hard to find people that have like great families. Now, I'm not trying to like prominent, but like I like when people have good relationships with their families.
and a nice fat ass.
A nice fat ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do my best
I know.
with what I have.
You look great.
Thank you. But it's but listen, but you can't you can't be everything to everybody.
No.
You can't. If you want someone with a huge super big ass, I'm probably not your girl.
Listen, you ever go like talk about this like Scarlett Johansson on her Instagram? People in the comments will be like, she's plain.
Okay.
You got oh no, it was not
Okay,
her.
supermodel.
It was Margot Robbie. You remember this? Where like
No.
people were going like, she's kind of plain, she's kind of mid. And you're like, you gotta be. That's what I'm saying. You're not for everybody.
That is wild.
That's wild.
You can be Margot Robbie, and there's going to be people calling you mid online.
Honestly, if you saw Margot Robbie, that's the thing. All these people in person are probably like so beyond gorgeous.
Beyond.
Like
To look mid to some incel
on TV.
on TV, you have to be an 11.
Literally, it's so hard to look good on TV.
I know.
It is so hard. That's why we
We jump through
do
so
it.
many hoops to get
Yeah.
the lighting right in the
We
studio.
do. We do. But like it's really hard to look good. Like if you look okay, let's say if you look okay on TV, you're probably stunning.
Right. Well, that's why like beautiful people end up being, if you're like funny and hot, but it's not like your main thing's not being hot, but you're like funny and hot, you can play the ugly friend in a movie.
That's right. That's right. And doesn't Jennifer Aniston usually play like the person that can't get a guy, and it's like
Yeah, she plays like the girl she plays like the regular girl. If you met her in person,
oh, you'd be like, oh my god,
you'd
that
be
woman
like,
is
come
beautiful.
on. Yeah,
Right.
of course.
Yeah. So that's So who cares? But no, I'm kidding.
Can you imagine being in the presence of someone like a true 10 and just melting from that heat?
Well, I live it every day, so I don't. Yeah.
Listen, a comedy 10 is different than like a professional
you're
10.
saying someone that looks like they were made in a factory.
Yeah. Somewhat impossibly hot, impossibly
Yeah.
perfect.
I saw Scarlett and Ryan Reynolds together, and they looked like fake. Like in real life,
Yeah.
you're like, whoa, like it's crazy what they look like.
They don't look like-
Abercrombie model type thing. If they were stuck in there, you're like, whoa.
I once saw Hilaria Baldwin. So this is a long time ago. I was walking in the West Village. But you've seen a few celebrities, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was walking in the West Village and I saw, Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
She's so pretty. Like, I was in the West
Is she
Village.
the redhead?
Yeah. So I was walking through the West Village and this, like, impossibly tall blonde I'm like, who is that girl? She's like, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, that's Sansa Stark. And this was like when Game of Thrones was like,
Okay, I want to be fair to everybody and say like people who are professionally hot and famous, professionally, right? Not like regular girl hot, like they have a lot of and I'm sure she's a really stunning girl naturally. There's only so much you can
she
do.
literally was so pretty.
But everyone also has shit done. Like this is a PSA for people's self-esteem. Like everyone that you see, and it's fine. Like they should. That's their job, whatever. Everyone's got extensions, facials, veneers, fillers, rhinoplasty, like,
That's
and
literally me.
the best of it's my dream.
No, it's like literally me. I have all that stuff. No, just kidding.
But that's like you're not up against. It's not normal. You're not up against like normal
and
hot.
they have a whole team,
and they have professionals
right? But
on standby for them.
But like Sansa, she looked natural.
I mean, she's a knockout.
There's some people that just like, and that they're where they should be in Hollywood and emoting and then acting so hard. I also saw, who else did I see? Oh, Hilaria Baldwin was walking in the West Village.
She's
and
stunning.
That's who I saw. I was Alec and Hilaria, and I noticed her first. I'm like, who is that woman? She's so beautiful. She's like little, and I look up and it was Alec Baldwin with her, and so that was like a few years ago. But yeah, these people are like.
It's like otherworldly. Well, a good friend of mine is an influencer, like a social media influencer, and I like went overseas on a trip with her and her family, and her and her mother are the two most beautiful people I've ever met in person, and I spent like a week with them, which was so lovely. Like they became like family to me, but it decimated my self-esteem for like 9 to 11 months afterwards.
Oh my God, how long was this?
Like a year. I like just came out of it like a month ago. It's really hard because you think you do all this stuff. Like I take care of my skin and I work out and whatever. And it's like, it ain't the same thing.
To
It's
be
not
like
the same
God's home run.
It's not the same thing. Yeah, it's not. To be, and she's like into fashion or whatever. It's like,
Are they rich?
yeah. But they're like self-made rich. They're the best people ever. They're like the nicest, sweetest, most beautiful people. You couldn't, there was no fault. You're like, you can't even criticize them or whatever. They're perfect people. It's hard to be around that.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, thank you. We got the light.
It's 10 minutes. All right, another clip.
All right, yeah, play us another clip, please.
He's been talking to her for like a minute now. Does he realize that we can see literally who he's talking to?
I can't.
Does that say...
What do I say? No, I'm so serious. What do I say?
What did...
No, I'm actually gonna throw up. This is disgusting. No, turn it off. Turn the flash off. Who was that?
No, that was my mom.
You were just talking to your mom on the phone?
Yeah. Just as I.
What do you have your mom and your phone as?
Mother?
You sure about that?
You sure?
Yes, my mom in my phone is mother.
So why were you just talking to Blonde 8
I have no idea what you're talking about.
on your phone? You were talking to someone that said Blonde 8.
I was talking to my mother.
Do you not know that your Bluetooth is connected to your car? I saw that you were talking to Blonde 8. A literal picture showed up. You're not gonna sit here and tell me you were talking to your mom. I know what your mom looks like.
Baby, you're seeing things. There's no Blonde 8.
Are you gaslighting?
All right, describe to the people at home or like people what just happened in that clip.
They're sitting in a car.
Yeah.
She's looking at the Bluetooth and it has a caller ID on it. And her boyfriend's outside, like pacing around, talking on the phone. Okay. And she sees that it's like some nickname of a girl, Blonde 8. Okay. Then he comes back into the car and she's like, who are you talking to? And he goes, my mom. And she was like, well, you heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what an idiot. That guy's an idiot.
I know. But they're young also. They're like 20 something. And it's just so funny to watch a young man try to lie. What is more entertaining than watching a man who is caught in a lie?
It's like I put my mom on my phone as Blonde 8.
Yeah, my mom is a hot blonde. It's respectful.
But what is Blonde 8 though? 8? She's like an 8?
Yeah, she's a Blonde 8.
First of all, it's a weird name to put in the phone.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Also, did you think you were being sneaky? That if your girlfriend saw Blonde 8, she'd be like, "Oh, it's probably nothing because it's not Josephine."
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody knows the hack. You put the opposite sex's name in the phone.
Yes.
So you make it'd be like Bill.
Right. Carl. Right.
You don't put in a girl's name if you're cheating on your girlfriend, guys.
Idiots.
Putting in the name is like Mike or Dad or Mike Work.
Yes. That's so... Ooh, you're a sneaky bitch. It's because Amanda's full of eggs and he gives her good ideas.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you're going to want to watch the last couple episodes.
And I am a professional cheater, so just kidding.
Have you ever cheated on someone?
Oh, God. I think I had teeth. Okay. I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional.
A little bit, but you can't really see it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No,
have you
I'm
ever
sorry.
cheated on anyone?
No.
I have not either.
No.
Have you been cheated on?
Yep.
I don't know, but everyone has probably been cheated on. Like, you know what they say? Like, I've never had a situation where I found out I was getting cheated on, but I'm sure I've been cheated on.
Well, I brought it up on the last episode that I dated someone who we went on a break and then he ended up hooking up with this girl that I did a podcast with. And so he was like, then I found out years later. Oh, they kept carrying on, by the way, for like years. They kept talking and we kept doing the podcast.
Wait, so you guys broke up, you're done?
No, we took a break and we got back together. We were living together.
So they had been doing it. How long were you guys on a break for?
A couple weeks.
Okay, but what were they carrying on for? They were carrying on.
They continued having like a professional and personal relationship for years.
Okay.
And I think they like hooked up once in a while. And then like years later, and then she was like, she wanted something from him and she was like, I'm going to tell your girlfriend. So then he had to tell me. And he did.
Oh, so she was cheating on you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yes.
So when you were in the break, they started, but then it continued as you were dating. Okay.
Correct. So then he did tell me. But what he did was he told like our friends first before he told me. And like I ended up seeing all of them.
Dude, I don't like that shit.
I ended up seeing all of them. He had told them and I went and I hung out with them. And then they all knew and they knew he was going to tell me that day and they knew I didn't know. And we spent like 2 hours together And then we go home and he tells me, and he's like, yeah, I told this person, asking them for their advice. I've just been so fucked up about it. I go, are that the people we're just hanging out with?
Yeah, you know what? Someone's sorry, go on. But like
Girl.
the thing is that is the worst part about cheating.
Yeah.
Is when everybody knows about it and nobody. So I work with a guy
How
who's
embarrassing.
whose like wife was cheating on him, and the way he found out is a girl in the friend group was like I had to tell you, I'm sorry, because everybody knew, and he goes like that is probably the worst part about cheating is that other people know, like. Your
It's
friends
so
know,
embarrassing.
but nobody wants to get involved because, like, I get not wanting to get involved, you know.
Yeah, no, I get. Of course, listen, I wouldn't get involved personally myself
Unless
because
it's like a best friend.
Yeah, right. But like, if it's just somebody I know, like, no, I would keep my mouth shut. It's not my business. It's between them and everyone. They're gonna get mad at me. Like, I'm not putting myself in that for what?
I know.
But yeah, that's nasty. I have one rule in relationships. That one rule, and it's so easy to break. My one rule is just don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't embarrass me. But like at all, ever. When I'm in the room, is that so hard? It's like, don't fucking embarrass me. That's it. When I'm with you, don't embarrass me when I'm with. Don't be rude to me.
Cheat on me. Do it behind. Don't do it in front of our friends. Where they're
don't
like,
be with someone I know.
Yeah,
like, can you do
yeah.
it with like a random person and wear a condom? And I never
go to a strip club
and be safe and whatever. Yeah, a professional who knows how to do it. Like, don't embarrass me with it.
That's the thing. If I was dating a guy and he's like, I fucked a stripper, I wouldn't be upset.
I'd be upset if you didn't wear a condom.
Yeah, but
because that's embarrassing me. So you're bringing it back to me,
right? That, but also, don't have a relationship with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like. You hook, like, shit happens. You hook up with another girl, whatever. But when you, like, carry on a relationship and you're, like, texting, like, don't be friends on, like, social media and shit. Like, don't
like her pictures.
Don't like her like, it's got to be purely animalistic.
100%.
And then I would, like, not be upset about it. But if you're carrying on, like, your friend, you're, like, hooking on.
No. Carrying on. No,
people know about it, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that was, it was a rough one. Yeah, I mean, you know what? That experience made me stronger.
It's part of your journey.
It's part of your journey. Yeah, he's a 10, but he fucks the girl you do a podcast with. What can you do?
What a loser, but he probably missed you. Fuck her.
Yeah, he did, but it was like not comforting. I was like, of course you did. She sucks.
You know what I do know though, for a fact, men never cheat on you with a girl that's hotter than you.
He didn't.
It's a big myth. They just want cheating's about wanting different.
Yeah, she was like a hot walrus.
And those walruses, you know.
No, some of them are attractive. This was one of them.
Jeez. Well, yeah, it's just like, you ever see The Divorce with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson?
No.
What I loved about that movie was that he cheats on Scarlett Johansson. Adam Driver cheats on Scarlett Johansson with this like young, chubby, like hipster girl. That he was like a director of like this like local play,
like Alina Dunham.
Yeah, and he ends up having an affair with this girl who was she was like in her 20s. That was like the thing. But like when I watched that movie, I'm like, that is the most realistic thing. Because
no, totally,
it's never like guys don't cheat on you because she's hotter. She's just different.
Yeah, right. Well, you know they say for every beautiful girl, there's a man who's sick of fucking her.
Yeah.
100% true.
Yeah,
every time. Not in my relationship, but yeah, other people's definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I mean, what's her name got dumped? What was her name? Skinny Emily Ratajkowski.
She did? She got dumped?
No, she got cheated on.
Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, hot people get cheated on constantly.
Yeah, everyone deals with. No one's immune to fuckboys.
Yeah, and everybody thinks that like people who are so hot must also be the most sexual, and that's not true. It's not.
That's your favorite fun fact.
You think she's so sexual? No, joke's on you. She's just hot.
It's the freaks that are like the nerds, like that are quiet. They're like the freaks.
It's the quiet ones. You don't see them coming.
Literally.
Until they do. All right, we place another clip, Andrew, please.
I want you to meet this guy. He's very nice.
It says,
very respectful.
when your Arab mom tries to set you up.
The family is good.
No, Mama.
Why not give it a chance? Why not?
Because I looked him up on Instagram and he follows Sara.
So, she's your sister.
He follows Sara, Mama. If he wanted to follow me, he'd follow me.
So?
How old is he, Mama?
34, 35. Very good age for you.
And how tall is he, Mama?
He's 5'3". That's the only thing I didn't want to tell you. Like, you can't carry him. Why not? You can carry him. Put him on your shoulder. His mom asked me if they want to meet you. So let's
tell him to unfollow my sisters. How about that? Why does he follow them? That's weird.
he follow your sisters and the mom ask for you. That's weird, really weird.
That's weird.
That's weird. Maybe he doesn't know.
That I exist?
Probably.
That's so great.
So what was that clip about? That was the girl.
It was when your Arab mom tries to set you up with a boy.
And then she says in the video that the guy is 5'3".
It says one thing, and I just didn't want to tell you he's 5'3".
She's like, you can get him.
Why not?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, that is what a mom would say.
Yeah. One time, my dad tried to set up me and my sister, but with the same guy. Like, he just didn't care which one.
He didn't give a
this guy,
fuck.
he's like, you can have both of them. I don't care.
It's like, have my daughter. You have my daughter.
But he didn't tell us that it was a setup. He tried to be sneaky about it. And he was like, my dad's the best. I love him so much. But this was a sneaky move. He was like, this is my friend's son. And I was like, okay, word. And he was like, this is my friend's son. He's moving to New York. And I told him that you lived in New York and my sister lived in New York at the time too. And he was like, I said that he could like text you and you guys would show him around. I like show him around the whole city. That's a lot.
It's a big city.
You can also
13 miles.
You can Google anywhere you want to go. And just go there and you just know where stuff is.
What was he like? Was he Jewish?
Jewish, of course. That was the main point. And I'm sure he was a really nice guy. Whatever. I never met him, so I don't know. But my dad was like, show him around. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I guess if I have time or like I'll think about it. And my dad was like, so I'll tell him that. Can I give him your number? I was like, no, it's okay. So I was like, give me his number. Give me his. And if I want to reach out, I'll reach out. And he was like, okay. So I left it. And then he would text me and email me and be like, did you call him? And I was like, no. I go, well, what about now? He goes, well, this is embarrassing for me because I said you'd show him New York. And I go, Daddy. I was like, Daddy, if you're trying to set me up with someone, just tell me. He goes, it's not a setup. I go, but you've never, ever wanted me to be friends with anybody. It's the first time in my entire life you've wanted me to speak to anybody that was a person. And he was like, well, maybe your sister can. I go, so if he marries my sister, is that okay? Is the pressure off me? So anyway, none of us ever called this guy. I'm sure he's lovely. I know. But I
if
also,
your dad likes him, then he's probably like, nah, fine. I don't know. Not your. It's not personal towards your dad. It's just like he's parent approved.
I know. If your parent likes him, then he comes from a good family and is a nice guy. But he's not hot.
No,
it's I guarantee it. I looked him up and it was like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. He had too many teeth. There was a lot of stuff going on. He's toothy. My dad wasn't like, I want you to be best friends. He was like, I want you guys to talk indefinitely and hang out all the time. That's what he basically said. He's like, I want you to choke on it. I was like, oh my God. That's aggressive.
Whoa, Dad.
Daddy.
Yeah. Oh my God, so funny. All right, it's 2 minutes left. Do we have anything interesting? Do you want to do a letter?
Yeah, let's do a letter. People need advice.
Do you guys like this podcast?
Yeah, how do we know? Okay. Okay. Ready? I accidentally called my boyfriend a loser and I don't know how to fix it.
Same. Relatable.
How do you not?
They are.
She goes, last October, my boyfriend got fired from his job. It was just a part-time restaurant job, but he'd been there for almost 2 years. So his pay was pretty good. When he got fired, he was pretty upset and it was touchy. So for the following months, I didn't bring it up. But since he lost his job, I've been paying for everything because I work full-time. My job pays really well. I really like it. I didn't really mind paying things, but my New Year's resolution was to save money. So we've been cutting back. My boyfriend also doesn't drive. He also has anxiety about driving. He has a learner's permit, but he has not driven in a year. I have my own car with a full license, so I drive us everywhere, which I don't really mind.
I don't care.
I know, I'm a cool girl.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I know, honey. This is young people stuff too.
It's young people energy and the fact that she has sorry, for the rest, love her.
Oh, wait. So she said the situation happened 2 nights ago. We've been planning a trip to go visit his family in Europe this summer. We're discussing plane tickets. They're around $2,800. I asked if he was going to get a job to pay for the ticket. And he said, there's no point in getting a job right now since we're leaving for almost 2 months in June. Plus my parents can pay for it. According to him, I made a disgusted face when he said this, so I asked why. I basically told him that it's becoming too much for me to be paying for everything, and I honestly don't know if I can handle being with someone who's unemployed for almost a year without caring to look for a job. Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember what I said exactly. She blacked out. But I basically went on a rant about how even if we're leaving for a bit, you should still be doing something productive. After I said everything, I felt horrible. I immediately apologized. But he said he just wanted to be alone to think and asked me to go home. It's been 2 days. How do I fix this?
You don't break up with this guy.
100%.
No, literally, this guy is going to be a burden on you. You don't want to marry a guy like this.
No, you don't even want to date a guy like this.
It's fine. Not everybody makes $1 million, and that's fine. But when there's like no motivation to even find a job,
No, and here's this is the test. Okay, if you're not sure, should I stay with him or should I leave? Ask yourself, what if it was just like this, but there was also a baby?
right? Yeah.
What about that?
He's
What if it
not-
was just like this, but you were driving, you were paying the bills, and you had a kid? Deal breaker.
Deal breaker, and then just the, he's not motivated enough.
He's not
and
going to change.
He's not going to change.
He's
And-
lazy.
And I'm going to tell you, I see where this is going. Full-time job, girly, and you're paying bills, and you're going to lose it.
No, you're going to
burn
resent
out.
the fuck
You're
out of
going to
him.
burn out, and you're going to lose it. Because we have, I've had demanding full-time jobs, and had a boyfriend that whatever, and you're going to burn out and lose it on him.
Girl, wait till you, first of all, drop the dead weight. And then wait till you meet a guy who has his shit together and you're going to be like, what was I waiting for? What a dream. Wait, this isn't a partner. This is a child.
This is a child. That's right.
You're raising him to adulthood.
Right.
And it's not your job.
That's right. And it's one thing. I mean, yes, when people live in New York, don't always have driver's license. That's not the weirdest thing to me. But it's
it sounds like they drive. It's a driving thing.
Oh,
she has a license and she drives and
Got
she
it.
drives them places.
She's gonna burn out.
Yeah, she's burnt out now.
That was the bug out. Was her burnt out?
Right.
I am tired. I'm frustrated. I can't depend on you. It's everything is on me.
And this is how sweet she is she pays all the bills. She drives them all over the place. She takes them out and she still feels bad for calling him a loser. And she didn't even call him a loser. She was just like, this is too much.
Don't call people losers. Agreed. But also you're burning out. That's why you're bugging on him.
Yeah.
He's not. You don't have a supportive partner.
You don't have a partner, period.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. So dump him. You heard it.
Yeah, you heard it first.
Do
Also,
it right now.
anyone's relationship problem that they want advice for, my advice is always break up. Just break up. Unless you have a baby. And if you have a baby, just break up.
Why is it right? It shouldn't be hard.
Why is it so hard? Yeah. If you're under 25 and you're having problems.
Oh, yeah. If you're under 25, for sure, move
break
it
up.
the fuck along.
No, God wants you to learn from this
Yes.
experience and find someone else.
Literally, don't stay another minute with someone you're not sure about.
No. I'm who's not sure about you.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord wants you to process this and move on.
He will message you when he gets engaged and be like, hey.
Yeah, and I promise you his next girlfriend will be obese, so don't sweat it.
His next girlfriend's not going to be as pretty as you, and then he will go through life, and then he'll marry someone or get engaged and then reach out to you and be like, hey, so I saw you're doing stand-up comedy.
That's a good throwback.
I'd love to see your show sometime.
Yeah, but don't talk about me in your set.
Yeah. All right, that was it, right? 20
That
minutes?
was it. Yeah, don't forget to check us out on all our social media and everything. We love to hear from you, so don't forget to do that. Also, we are co-headlining Fairfield Comedy Circle in Connecticut on March 23rd. So look out for that. We're going to promote it on all of our social media. Links are on their website and on our link trees, in our Instagram bios. And we love you. We hope to see you there. And we will talk to you in the next one.
Yeah. Happy Super Bowl.